Hey yo, what's up? You know it is the one and only triple the G.O.D. Welcome back to Run That Rex, everybody, and welcome to the end game for Mega Man X3. And I've got nothing. I've got nothing. Everything you need to know about Mega Man X3 is in those 13 videos. Everything you need to know. Maybe I might just play Mega Man X3 again in the future. Play the CD version so you guys can hear the arranged soundtrack and see the different boss intros and stuff like that. But I do have to say though, shout out to Justin3009. Thank you. Because without the playable Zero hack, I probably would still probably be playing Mega Man X3 because of all of the extra backtracking I wouldn't have done. Because honestly, the only sequence breaking we really did in the game was use the Frost Shield in Toxic Seahorse's stage early on to get the Kangaroo armor and then be able to show you that pink capsule that's in that stage, which we would have needed the frog armor to see otherwise. So it really wasn't that much of a defiance of how you would have actually played the game, but that did shorten out of a lot of the stuff because of, that I need to get the Chimera armor at some point because that opens up all of that extra stuff. So my boss order did, play a huge part in making sure that I was able to play the game that way. And like I said, I think that was video 2. A whole lot of thought and a whole lot of watching and reading and doing went into figuring out that boss order and the best way to do it. Because even, my exact boss order, the way I went through it isn't the way that some other people did it. So, that took a lot of thought and really thinking. And I really hope that it sparked an idea in someone's brain that we can get that to a point to where it's efficient enough where you never have to return to a stage again. Because hopefully there's some glitch that makes you go through a wall or something where you don't need a ride armor to get to or something like that. So I hope that helps somebody. When it also comes to helping people, I want to take a shout out my cousin Nathan. I've been really talking about my cousins lately, but yesterday he finally beat Mega Man X3 for the first time, and you do not understand how proud that makes me because it was because of my video he was finally able to trounce Sigma and Kaiser Sigma. So yeah, if you trying to figure out how to beat the first form of Sigma without getting hit, charge up that spinning blade, hop up a couple of walls, charge that thing up and slash that fool. It is what it is. So I told him I was gonna give him a shout out. So that's me doing my big cousin duty and letting the world know that that these videos are happening. And I also know that everything about these videos, about the way that I approach them, that I really honestly think that I've really found a balance between education and comedy. I really think I have with these things, that while I make sure that first and foremost that if I never told a joke and never did anything else, that these videos are here to educate. That's what they're there for. They're here for you to make sure that you understand, the inner workings of the game that you're watching in the game that either you've played or not have played or will play or something to that degree somewhere in those dimensions, that ultimately you'll get to it and you'll have a guide of where where you can understand it, but then have fun and then have your mind thinking along the way, because that's the point of these things, is that I'm learning more and more that I'm slowly getting into my own groove. You know what I'm saying? That the more and more that Run That Rex goes on, the better the product will be. Because this product, when it started with Mario, that was years of work of me watching other people and me doing a whole lot of Diary of a Game Whore and trying to figure out how to do the public speaking review / commentary thing, to where we are now with Run That Rex and Triple the Guy Explains It All, and with Diary of a Game Whore too, because even though I don't do Diary of a Game Whore as much as I should, which will change in 2013, and we'll get into that in a second, is that trying to find the most efficient way to do stuff. And when it comes to the X trilogy, is that when we start with X1, there were extra videos in there, and I really look at that now, that maybe that if I would have cut here or cut there or done this a little differently, that I would have been able to condense that a little bit more. But then at the same time, I also understand the reason why I made those conscious decisions when I played X1 was because you guys learning about the terrain changes and how beating bosses a certain way, how that affects, that's not something you tack on to the end of a damn video. That's something that needs to be explained and shown and how that works. So that's why I got a video. I could have easily tacked on getting in Hadouken before I fought Sigma, but you know, that needed a whole video to be explained for me to do that. When it came to X2, because of my boss order and me figuring out that Morph Moth stuff, I was able to condense that a little bit. And when it comes to X2, that thing I was supposed to do, it's still going to happen. Don't worry about it. I just got to collect it. I'm just still trying to collect footage and get everything edited the way I want to. I'm still very picky about that. But with X2, especially with all of the Silk Shot secrets, I felt that you guys knowing about the power of the Silk Shot or the Scrap Shoot, if we were playing Rockman X2, unquote, unquote, whatever, is that was important that you guys knew how versatile that weapon is and how it worked against the different X Hunters and stuff like that. And the same thing about X3 is that what I aim to do is I try to give you a walkthrough of these games so that you understand not only their inner workings, but the things you don't see and the things that you may have not thought about and the things that you may not just understand, period. And like I say, I know these videos work because my little cousin was able to beat Mega Man X3 watching these videos. People tell me all the time, Rex, never knew that about the game ever till you brought it up. So I know that the research that goes into each and every video, that it's worth it. That if one person come back to me and be like, yo, thank you for doing such and such because I didn't know such and such, or what you do is funny, or what you do is entertaining. If one person come back and say that's all the conviction that I need because I'm already cocky enough, so you know I don't really need any extra. But you know a little swing in my ear every now and then doesn't really hurt. But let me see, is that everything X3? Well, maybe soon, like I said, I'm really considering definitely that we will come back to X3 at a later time and just for fun, you know, probably play the one on the X collection. I've been thinking about actually importing the Saturn version. I've really been thinking about that for no reason at all because as far as I know, there really isn't a lot of difference between the X collection version, which is the PS1 version, and the Saturn version. But you know, I'm just thinking about and throwing things out. But I know I want to play X3 again, and you know, show you all the different stuff and just play it just because I can. So you know, we'll be getting to that soon. X4, it's coming. Oh, it's coming. All right. Don't think that you know that I'm just gonna stop the X trilogy. But you know, right now, I just need to play something else because I could play all X. Yeah, I could play all of the X series in a row if I wanted to. But you know, I need to, you know, as said, diversify my bonds. So, me playing what you're going to see next, and by the time you watch this video, if you know, get around to whatever, the new game will be up, and I'm having a fun time playing it already. I already got some episodes already recorded, edited out, and just, you know, just getting it doled out and getting it out there for everybody to see. So, you know, we're going to have fun, and we're going to do our thing with that. So, before we get out of here, a couple of things. 2013. Not blowing smoke up. Yes, it's going down. I'm already making plans of what I want to do and how I want to do it, and I got a lot of it in place. I'm just trying to put more things. Is that the only thing that I'm really unsure about is, you know, what I'm going to play when it comes to Run That Rex. Because I got a couple of Triple the Guy explains it all up my sleeve, and you will be seeing those in a minute. I will be coming back to Super Climax Heroes because I have a couple of viewer choice promises and some characters I want to look at myself. So be expecting that within the next week or so. My Triple the Guy explains it all that I blew up on my blog. Oh, it's going down because the world needs to know about that game and how important it is because that game is a history-making game, even though that nobody else in the world gives it the credit that it deserves. And let me not say nobody else in the world because the game still gets some love, but it's not the love a game like that deserves. So when I come out with that, I just got to take a few more notes on it because, you know, I'm really rusty because I haven't really played the game in a while. But once I get all my notes taken care of, you will be seeing that Triple the Guy explains it all and many more. And trust me, what I got coming up the sleeve, I got a lot of stuff that's going to be blowing people away and some surprises and stuff I really wanted to do in 2012 that I didn't get into, that I am. Like me and Jay said on the Bouncer video, the Streets of Rage Trilogy project, it's going down. It's going down. It's probably I want to plan it for the beginning of February. That's what I want to do because there's a project that has nothing to do with anything else that I am trying to get ready for because this is, one of those things that I have wanted to do since the beginning of Diary of a Game Whore, and people have been asking me for it for years, and now it's going down. So I'm just trying to, balance that my Run That Rex run that you guys will see later, and, the Streets of Rage trilogy project and stuff like that because when it's time for me to do that, that is the only thing you will be seeing from me. So I want to make sure that I got everything, wrapped up, because I'll probably, in between that project, I probably will do another Run That Rex in between, just, the field time, and, me and Jay will still be playing Streets of Rage, and we are coming back to the bouncer because I have been secretly practicing playing the bouncer again and trying to get used to all the pressure-sensitive combos and stuff, so yeah, Jay, you better watch your ass, sir. It's going down. It is going down. Believe me. So, I think that about wraps this up. Or not, because, for everybody that's been fucking with your boy from the beginning, 2013 is bringing cats out of retirement. Or maybe I should say dogs, because guess who's Bizak? If for everybody that don't know who this fellow is, this is my attack dog Squishy. You may famously know him from my Kamen Rider Climax Heroes video. And Squishy was rolling with your boy for a nice long minute, and then, Squishy had other things he had to do, and, now Squishy's getting back, and, he's ready to rape your face. Okay. Squishy's like, not that, but, he's back, though. He doesn't want to say he doesn't want to rape face, but Squishy's in the building. Squishy was on a special assignment for me. He was, he was watching something for me, but, but he's finally back. He it's 2013. It's going, yeah, he knows it's going down. He's like, he just wants to say hi to all the ladies, like, Squishy got more fans than many. You know what, Squishy, I've been really, Squishy's like, he's not really down with the social network and stuff, but he's been hollering at me like he wants me to hook him up with a Twitter or something. I'm just like, I don't know about all that, dog, but, Squishy's in the building, triple the G.O.D, yeah, it's going down. 2013, when you bring back one of the greatest of all time back, that being this dog right here, it's going down. So, I'm going to get out of here. Squishy, is there anything you would like to say to the people before we get out of here today? Squishy says, 2013, protect your neck. That's what he just said. Well, okay, that wasn't exactly what he said. That was me translating, his feelings on 2013 and how you should watch your neck. So, Squishy's back. So, expect to be seeing more of Squishy and definitely more of me and definitely more of your favorite YouTube shows, that being Run That Rex, Triple the God Explained It All, and Diary of a Game Whore. DOAGH the JoJo, we still doing our thing over there, we downsizing right now because, there are things that, there are games that we are, taking a backseat on but pushing more games forward, so be watching for that, and, my main channel, as usual, got all your favorite trailers for all your favorite games and stuff, so. Squishy, yeah, Squishy, triple the G.O.D, yeah, Team Global Rape Force, yeah, it's going down. Yeah. I'm with you. I won't even tell the people that. But I'm with you. I'm with you. So this was Squishy. I am Triple the G.O.D. and this is Run That Rex, and we'll holler at you next time, man. Peace out.